Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to discuss about the employment and unemployment in India, the problems of employment and unemployment, and the policies of the employment and unemployment. So first let us know, what do you mean by this word unemployment? Let us know what is the meaning of this word unemployment. In the ordinary sense, the term unemployment denotes when the person is not employed to any of the productive activity. That means he is not earning anything. Then in that case, we can tell that the person is unemployed. There are two types of unemployment. First is a voluntary and next is involuntary unemployment. Now, let us know what is the meaning of this word voluntary unemployment. See, it refers to the situation when a person is unemployed by their choice. That means due to laziness or they are not interested in doing any type of productive activity and earn. So this is voluntary unemployment. That means they are unemployed by their own choice. They does not want to do any work. As because maybe they are lazy or they are not willing to do the work. They will sit in the house and they will enjoy their leisure time. Next is involuntary unemployment. What is this involuntary unemployment? It refers to the situation when a person is interested to work at the prevailing wage rate but unable to find any work. They are interested in doing the job but they are unable to find any work. So therefore they remain unemployed. So this is called the involuntary unemployment. Now there are different types of unemployment. Let us discuss one by one. First is cyclical unemployment. So what does this cyclical unemployment means? This type of unemployment is very common in a developed country. Okay, this type of cyclical unemployment is very common in a developed country. And this cyclical unemployment is associated with different phases of business cycle. That means we can tell phases of prosperity. Okay, we have know the business cycle, no? Prosperity. So when the economy is in the phase of this prosperity, that means income, output and employment tend to increase. That means when economy is a prosperous economy, that time income increases, output increases and employment is also increases. Now during the period of depression, there is low level of economic activity. That means low output, low income, low employment. During the period of depression, phases of business cycle, income and output falls, which give rise to widespread unemployment. Now, when income falls, when your output falls, that means it will lead to widespread unemployment. And in a less developed country like India, there can be unemployment only when there is a recession in the country. Okay, so in a less developed country like India, the unemployment is only when there is a recession in the country. But generally, this type of cyclical unemployment is found in a developed country. Next is frictional unemployment. Next type of unemployment here is a frictional unemployment. Now, what is the meaning of this word, frictional unemployment? A country may experience unemployment because of the presence of certain economic frictions or lack of adjustment between the demand for and supply of labor force. So when there is a lack of adjustment between the demand for and supply of labor force, that time we can say that the country is experiencing frictional unemployment. Okay, and this frictional unemployment may take place due to various reasons. Now, what are the reasons why this frictional unemployment takes place? First is that due to change in the demand. Next is that due to economic progress, when old industries contract and new industries come up. That means when the economy is progressing, how can we say the economy is progressing? That means when the old industries contract and the new industries will come up. that time we can tell there will be a frictional unemployment. Next is what frictional unemployment reduces by increasing the mobility of the labor so that the market may adjust the supply of labor to their demand. Now, frictional unemployment reduces what? By increasing the mobility of the labor. Now, this frictional unemployment can reduce how? By increasing the mobility of the labor, or we can tell that by increasing the labor supply, or the market may adjust the supply of labor according to the demand. If as we increase the mobility of the labor, it means as the labor will be flexible, this frictional unemployment may reduce. Next is what? Structural unemployment. Next type of unemployment is structural unemployment. What is the structural unemployment? It arises when the large number of people do not get job due to limited job opportunities. As because the job opportunities are limited, so we can tell that, and the population is increasing day by day, and compared to it, employment is not increasing according to it. So it will rise to unemployment. Next is what? In India, production capacity is increasing at a very slow rate due to low rate of capital formation, and the labor force is increasing very fast due to increasing population. Why labor force is increasing very fast? Due to increasing population. And what will happen? Thus the labor force is increasing at a faster rate than the new jobs are created, because here the capital formation is low. Therefore, job creating is also low. But as population is increasing, so labor force is also increasing. But job is not created according to it. So we can tell unemployment is also increasing every year. So this is called the structural unemployment. This type of unemployment is called the structural unemployment. Next we move on to the next type of unemployment, that is open unemployment. What is this open unemployment? It refers to a situation when some workers have absolutely no work to do. They don't have any work to do. So, but what happened? But they're willing to work. But they want to do the work. But they forced to be remain unemployed due to this absence of the work. Now here unemployment is clearly visible as a number of unemployed person. You can count that how many people are unemployed. The number of people are unemployed. You can count the number. And this type of open unemployment is largely found in the urban areas and limited extent to some in the rural areas. Next is what? Disguised unemployment. What is this disguised unemployment? It refers to the situation when number of workers engage in a job than actually required. You don't need such type of workers. So many workers in a particular job. So more than your requirement, your workers are employed. More than you require, your workers are employed. So this type of unemployment generally prevails where? In the rural area. And this type of unemployment is not visible. You cannot count that how many actually people are unemployed, because you cannot identify them. That is why this is called this unemployment is invisible. It is not visible. That is why the name is given as disguised unemployment. Next is what? Disguised unemployment occur when the people are working but the contribution to the output is nil. They are working but they are not contributing anything to the economy. Their output, their productivity is totally nil. That means what? Even if they stop doing the work, the output will not decrease. Even if this persons stop doing the work, if they remove from their work, then what we can say, the output will not decrease. That means what we can say, that the marginal productivity is zero in that case. And this type of disguised unemployment may occur due to various reasons. What are the reasons? First is that alternative employment opportunities are not available in the urban area. This is one of the reason that why alternative employment is not available in the urban area. Therefore, the reasons of the disguised unemployment is This is one of the reasons of the disguised unemployment. Next is that agriculture is a main occupation, and also it's a family occupation. It's the occupation of his father, then his son, then his grandson. Like this, it is continuing. So when agriculture is the main occupation, so we can tell that this can be the disguised unemployment. And third is that when they're having a small size of land holding. And next is underemployment. Next type of unemployment is underemployment. What is that? It is a situation when the employed person are contributing to the production and income which is less than they are capable of. Due to non-availability of suitable work, they may join inferior occupation. That means when a employed person are contributing to the production of income which they are less than they are capable of. That means they are capable of doing some superior occupation, but due to lack of job, they choose to select some inferior occupation. Okay, they are capable of doing a very good quality of work. They are capable of doing that. But due to lack of the job, they may join some inferior job. Okay, maybe an engineer, an automobile engineer is working as a mechanic. He is an engineer. But due to lack of this job, he has to work as a mechanic. Next is seasonal unemployment. 7th number is seasonal unemployment. What is the seasonal unemployment? It takes place due to lack of alternative unemployment. This is also one of the reasons that due to the lack of alternative unemployment, seasonal unemployment takes place. So it refers to a situation when the person get work for some days. Okay, so seasonal unemployment is what? They are not employed throughout the year, but maybe for some few months or maybe few days or maybe few years, we can tell. So this is called the seasonal unemployment. Okay, for example, we can tell that uh, for example, ice cream has a peak demand in summer, so those who are working in this ice cream factory, they may be employed only during the summer season, and rest of the winter season they don't have any job, they don't get any job, they remain unemployed. So this type of unemployment is called the seasonal unemployment. That means when they are not employed throughout the year, but maybe due some days or maybe some years or some months, not throughout the year. Not that means not on a regular basis. Okay, next is this some special type of unemployment is also this. Special type of unemployment is educated unemployment. Educated unemployment is what? It refers to the unemployment among the educated person. They may be underemployed, that is they may doing some inferior job as they do not get any job suitable according to the qualification. As I have told you earlier that this two unemployment, this educated unemployment is one special type of unemployment. That means when the educated person is doing some job which is less than its qualification, or they are capable of doing some better quality job, but due to lack of this job they have to join this inferior type of work. Okay, next is the technological unemployment. This is also one of the special type of unemployment. This technological unemployment. It refers to the unemployment that arises because of labor saving technique. That means due to introduction of new techniques and improved machinery, the labor is displaced by this modern techniques which create unemployment. That means the labor which are used in handling those old techniques, old methods, and due to the this present or due to the improved machineries, they unable to get the job because they cannot use this modern techniques. And as they are unable to use this modern techniques, so they remain unemployed because the companies won't choose them. Okay, so this is called the technological unemployment because they don't know how to use the modern technology, therefore they remain unemployed. Okay, So this are the special type of unemployment which we have discussed, and the different types of unemployment which also we have discussed, and how many types of unemployment are there. Generally the unemployment is categorized into two: voluntary and involuntary. What is the meaning of this word unemployment? Everything we have discussed in today's class. So many videos I have uploaded earlier, the different chapters of your class 11, those who are preparing for the ISC and also for the CBSE. So keep watching the channel so that, and also subscribe to the channel so that you won't miss out on any videos, because chapter wise discussion and also the study materials which I have made for you all, that also I have, based on the study material I am discussing each and every topics in front of you so that you can able to understand. So please subscribe to the channel so that you won't miss out any of the videos, and each and every videos are very important to you. From these video you can also take the material, study material from it. You can learn by your own. Again and again you can see the videos, and you can make your own material also. And the language which I have used is a very simple so that everyone can understand and you can remember what I have written there. So thanks once again for the watching the channel.